Phase 1, green.
Green. How I want you green. The ship upon the sea and the horse on the mountain. With the shadow at her waist, she dreams on her balcony. Green flesh, her hair green, and eyes of cold silver. Green, how I want you green. Beneath the gypsy moon, all things are watching her, and she does not see them. Green, how I want you green. Great stars of frost came with fish a shadow that clears the way for the dawn. The fig tree rubs its wind with sandpaper branches. The mountain, like a cunning cat, bristles with sour plants. But who will come? And from where? She is still on her balcony. Green flesh, her hair green, dreaming of the bitter sea. My friend, I want to barter. My horse for her house. My saddle for her mirror. My knife for her blanket. My friend, I come bleeding from the gates of Cabra. If it were possible, my boy, I would help you fix that trade. But now, I am not I, nor is my house now my house. My friend, I want to die decently in my bed, of iron if that's possible, with a blanket of fine chambray. Do you see the wound that I have from my chest to my throat? Your white shirt has grown 30 dark brown roses. Your blood oozes and flees around the corners of your sash. But now, I am not I, nor is my house now my house. Let me climb up, at least up to the high balconies. Let me climb up, let me up to the green balconies. Railing in the moon through which the water rumbles. Now the two friends climb up the high balcony, leaving a trail of blood, leaving a trail of tears. Tin bell vines were trembling on the roofs. 1,000 crystal tambourines struck at the dawn light. Green, how I want you green. Green wind, green branches. The two friends climb up. The stiff wind left in their mouths a strange taste of bile, of mint and basil. My friend, where is she? Tell me, where is your bitter girl? How many times would she wait for you? How many times would she wait for you, cold-faced, black hair, on this green balcony? Above the tank's surface, the gypsy girl was swinging. Green flesh, her hair green, and eyes of cold silver. The icicle moon holds her over the water. The night becomes intimate as a small square. Two drunken civil guards were beating the door down. Green! I want you green! Green wind, green branches, the ship upon the sea, and the horse on the mountain.
He begins to play the last song.
I send to you this Turian dove with sweet eyes and white plumage.
I send to you this Turian dove with sweet eyes and white plumage.
I send to you this Turian dove with sweet eyes and white plumage.
Spills above the Grecian laurels a slow flame of love.
I send to you this Turian dove with sweet
which
eyes
spills
and white
above the
plumage.
Grecian laurels a slow flame of love.
It's purity. It's purity. It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity, a tender neck.
It's purity. It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity. It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity, a tender neck.
It's purity. It's purity.
It's purity.
It's purity, a tender neck.
It's purity. It's purity.
In double linen of warm froth, trembling of frost and pearl and mist, denotes the absence of your lips.
It's purity. It's tender neck. Your lips, my heart by night and day.
Pass your hand. It's purity. It's purity. Pass your hand across this dove, and you will see its snowy melody scatter in flakes above your beauty.
When you are away.
I conceal you, weeping.
Weeping. They weep.
It's purity.
Pass your hand across this dove, and you will see its snowy melody scatter in flakes above your beauty.
It's purity.
My heart by night and day, sealed in prison of dark love.
It's purity.
It weeps and grieves while you're away.
While you're away. While you're away.
While you're away. While you're away.
You're away.
You're away.
You're away.
You're away.
Away.
You're away.
You're away.
You're away.
You're away. You're away.
But hurry, that united with broken mouths, time meets us and we're destroyed.
Tú nunca entenderás cómo te quiero, porque duermes en mí y estás morrido. Yo te oculto llorando. Norma que agita carne y lucero, traspacha mi pecho dolorido. Yo te oculto llorando y las turbias palabras han mordido.
I remember your glances. It was new. It was so new.
You were staying at the San Vicente Hotel in 1892. Did you become fond of your publisher's office boy?
That's not the proper question.
Surely you don't want people to think of you as something vile and degraded. I know that you have the security of your position and your wealth and all that kind of thing, but in these matters, position and wealth are not everything. Now, mind you, I don't believe a word of these rumors.
What age was Mr. DeLucas?
About 20. I met him when I was arranging for the publication of my book.
Oh, haven't Olive?
No, thank you. You must be more careful in your behavior. Avoid giving these enemies of yours a chance to gossip.
Did you ask him to dine with you at the San Vicente Hotel?
Yes.
And how would you have me do this?
By being more careful with the company you keep and less extravagant in all the theories you were always propounding.
Now, was that for the purpose of having an intellectual treat?
What treats?
On that occasion, did you have a room leading into a bedroom?
Now, I am no prude, as you very well know, but...
Yes.
Oh, believe me, no civilized man ever regrets a pleasure, and no uncivilized man knows what a pleasure it is.
Did you become intimate with a young man named Juan Ramirez de Lucas in Madrid?
Yes.
One must be in harmony with oneself, one's own life. That is the important thing.
Did you have arranged dinners at which you could meet young men?
No.
But you have dined with young men.
If one lives one's own life, one may have to pay a terrible price for doing so.
Often.
Yes, we're often overcharged for it.
Always in a private room?
Generally, I preferred it.
Now, did you not know he was notorious for introducing young men to older men?
I was just 19.
I never heard that in my life. He has introduced young men to me.
Huh. How many?
About 5.
Was he green inside?
Was he green inside?
Green inside.
Green inside.
Was he green inside? Was he?
I think some air might do you good.
I hear the rain is coming.
Young lady, I'd like to order a cake. A birthday cake. Chocolate. Oh, chocolate.
Oh, would you love a little rose on top?
No, make it a pansy.
Feeling like a daisy. Feeling like a rose.
Feeling like an orchid. A cunt tea.
Can I get you a duck? A duck? Duck, 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 pato, 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 goose! Jane, who's gonna take this one? Duck, 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 pato, 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 goose!
Goose!
Venus es
again. It was the hottest day in July. I don't remember it ever being so hot. We walked from my friend's place, and the streets were dark and alive.
Ooh, you frighten me. You always frighten me.
People were out in the streets celebrating, but we couldn't make out the words.
I guess it's part of your charm.
We rushed to the bathroom. The water was cold. You kissed me.
This I must be sure of, that there is no woman anywhere in sight.
Not one.
Poetry, cold water, and women do not mix.
Those are the words I would use myself. Now, shall we quit talking about it?
Was there ever, one?
No. I was born last night when you met me in the alley on that hot night. I have no past. I am all future. See? And I like it that way.
Oh, he's real abstract. He's different.
Different. Bang, bang, bang all over the floor. How are you going to do it? I didn't get your name.
You are looking younger than ever, but I am not sure about your lips. They are quite straight.
How are you going to do it? I didn't get your name.
Like the lips of a man who was never told a lie.
I didn't get your name.
My dear, is this the most excruciatingly beautiful example of bad taste? You are so wrong for this room, darling. So stark wrong.
I persuaded Felix to redecorate.
Well, if this is any indication, the bedroom must be a black hole. Shall we square a shoulder and have a look?
Oh, no. It's a mess. Everything is so rumpled.
Oh, I take it you and Mr. Anderson took my advice?
My dear, the rumpled beds I've seen in my lifetime, not to mention the beds that I've perfectly rumpled.
Oh, one more time, one more drum. Africa, long dicks.
Maybe some air might do you good.
It's easy. Why don't you? Why don't you? Go on. Go on. Don't be afraid. Chased by a voice.
La aurora ni sueño sobre la cama, las bocas puestas sobre choro, el lado de una sangre sin fin que se derrama.
Dawn brought us together on the bed.
Our mouths place upon a freezing jet of blood that flows without an end.
The sun came through a window.
Through a closed window, the light spread its branch above my flesh.
It's penetrating steel. It shook both star and fleshy things, and it pierced my sore breast. My breast, oh, my breast. And the cloudy words have bitten through.
Oh, they bite.
Your
They bite.
unkind spirits
bite,
wings.
bite.
My breast.
It's my body, it's mine. Don't let me lose what I have gained.
Ooh, it's in me. And when I put it in you,
It's mine. This light, this fire which devours me.
This great landscape that surrounds me.
This obsession, this sea which pounds me with its weight, this scorpion dwelling in my heart.
And my pain. Upon horses of light with manes of green. But follow me, my love, unconscious.
I'm afraid to lose the miracle.
A group of people leap into the gardens, awaiting your body.
Listen to the smashed blood and the violence and see how they're still spying on us.
Tú nunca entenderás lo que te quiero, porque duermes en mí y estás dormido. Yo te oculto llorando, perseguido por una voz de penetrante acero. Norma y aquí igual, carne y luceros, traspasa ya mi pecho dolorido y las turbias palabras han mordido las alas de tu espíritu. Se ven. Grupo de gente saltan los jardines esperando tu cuerpo y mi agonía en caballos de luz y verdes crienes se ven. Pero sigue lloviendo, mira mía, oye mi sangre, rotas en los rodillas, mira que nos has hecho todavía. Can't you see, my love? Can't you see there's still spine on you?
No, we couldn't do it that way. Maybe you believe me. I'd be frightened. All of my life, we'd be hounded all of our lives. Don't you understand?
He ran.
No.
He ran.
I know it would. I'd hate you for what I thought I'd done to you, and I'd hate myself too, and it would grow and grow until we'd be ruined by it. Ah, Joe, you saw all that yourself. You knew it first.
He ran. He never made it to the end. They overtook him, and he just screamed just once. And I
didn't mean it that way. I don't now.
No. You're just trying to spare me. You're still trying to tell yourself that we might be all right again, but we'll never be all right again. Not ever. Ever. Look, I don't know the reasons why. Just, I'm standing here. I haven't changed.
He tried to escape from the streets.
My hands look just the same. My face is the same. Even my dress is old. We're in a room we've been so many times before. You're sitting where you always sit.
It's nearly time for dinner. I'm just like everybody else. I can have all the things that everybody has. I can have you, and I can go to the market, and people will talk to me, and we can go to the movies. And I'm sorry.
He screamed once. Help!
No, I mustn't talk that way. That couldn't be true anymore.
No, it can be. It can be. We'll make it be that way.
No, it's only what we liked to have had. It's what we can't have now.
No, I am not afraid.
You are old and irresponsible.
I don't have to listen to any of your mess. It makes me feel sick and disgusting to be forced to say this.
But here it is. There isn't a single word of truth in anything that you ever say.
We are standing here defending ourselves, and against what? Against a lie, a great, awful lie.
Can't you see, my love? They're still waiting. They're watching. They will take you. Run, my love. Run. Run, my love.
You have to go home, darling.
You have to go home, my darling. You have to pray. Pray. Don't pray. Pray. Don't pray. Pray. Don't pray. Be fierce. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to die. Now. Back to the end. It comes. The end comes. It comes now. The end.
Get out. Get out.
Phase 3, mourning. I want to mourn my grief. I tell it to you. That you may want me and may weep for me in the darkness of nightingales where I see a dagger, kisses, and above all, you. I want to kill the only witnesses of the assassination of my flowers and to transform my grief and sweat to an eternal mountain of hard wheat, that we may never cease to weave the skein of, I want you, you want me, burning always with decrepit sun and an old moon. That what I do not ask and you don't give to me is death, which doesn't leave even a shadow for the trembling flesh.
Quiero llorar mi pena y te lo digo para que tú me quieras y me llores en un anochecer de ruiz, señores, con un puñal, con besos y contigo. Quiero matar al único testigo para el asesinato de mis flores y convertir mi llanto y mis sudores en eterno montón de tu Rodrigo, que no se acabe nunca la madeja. Te quiero, me quieres siempre ardida con decrépita sol y luna vieja. lo que no me des y no te pida será para la muerte que no deja ni sombra por la carne.
Phase 4, goodbye.
Now listen to me very carefully. Please don't touch anything. I'll be with you right away. Please don't touch anything or speak to anyone.
Don't touch anything. Don't look to your right or to your left.
I'll be with you right away. Don't touch anything or speak to anyone.
Now listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. Don't touch anything.
You don't have to understand. It's all a matter of time. Soon it'll be as nothing ever happened. All would work out.
You need to listen carefully. Please don't touch anything or speak to anyone.
I think some air will do you good.
Why do you look for it there? Sex in the supply closet because we are bored with our lives? Don't you care about me?
I do.
The rain.
The rain, sometimes it gives me the blues.
We are such liars. We've convinced ourselves that everything is okay, but it is not okay. Taking the long way home, having that extra beer with dinner, trying to forget.
Sometimes it gives me the blues.
Don't you want to be yourself? Don't we deserve a little bit of happiness?
It's easy. Why don't you? Why don't you? Go on. Go on. Don't be afraid.
Don't worry. Don't worry about tomorrow. Look over there.
It's easy. It's easy. Why don't you? Why don't you? Go on. Go on. Don't be afraid.
They land on my window. You can catch them if you are very silent and still. And I can be very silent and still. I know you don't love me. Don't say you do. You're beautiful.
I know you don't love me. Don't say you do.
You're beautiful.
I know you don't love me.
I know you don't love me.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Don't say you do.
This is not your appointed night.
Don't say you do.
I'm not sure I know what you mean, but some air might do you good.
I'm sorry. I've made other arrangements.
I've always known there was something wrong. I just didn't know what it was until all of this happened.
You're afraid of hearing it, but I'm more afraid than you.
I won't listen to you.
No, you have to know. I have to tell you. I can't keep it to myself any longer. I'm guilty.
You're guilty of nothing.
I have been telling that to myself since the night I lie in bed night after night praying that it isn't true.
But I know about it now. It's there. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I did love you. I do love you. I resented your plans to marry. Maybe because I wanted you.
I couldn't call it by name before, but maybe it's been there since I first knew you.
But none of it is true. We've never even thought of each other in that way.
Of course you didn't, but who's to say I didn't?
I've never loved a man.
And then one night you get bored and you tell a lie and there, for the first time, you see it.
You find a lie with an ounce of truth.
Can't you see? I can't stand to have you touch me. I can't stand to have you look at me.
I swear, I didn't know it. I didn't mean it. Oh, I feel so sick and dirty. I can't stand it anymore.
Lorraine, sometimes it gives me the blues.
I know you don't love me.
Rain,
Don't say you do.
I know you don't love me.
You're beautiful.
Rain.
Beautiful. But how does that story end? How does it?
I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you. I'll never forget how we promised one day
You are beautiful.
to love one another forever that way. We said we'd never say goodbye.
How does it end?
But that was long ago. Now you've forgotten, I know. There's no use in wondering why. Just say goodbye with a sigh and let love die, 'cause we'll go on living our own way of living. So you'll take the high road and I'll take the low. It's time that we parted. It's much better so. So kiss me as you go. Goodbye. But that was long ago. Yeah, you've forgotten, I know. There's no use in wondering why. Let's say goodbye with a sigh and let love die. We'll go on living our own way of living. So you'll take the high road and I'll take the low. It's time that we parted. It's much better so. So kiss me as you